Okay, so once there was a farmer named Grim. He lived a long time ago where there were but when it was like all the farmers using fence, there were also reapers. Anyway, you see, so this particular farmer, reaper, whatever you want to call him, was doing his job, reaping and stuff. But then, an older farmer who was his best friend came up and told him that there was a fox in the forest and he was going to eat Grim's chickens. So Grim, who didn't want his chickens being eaten or just killed, really depends, ran into the forest to try to catch these hunters. Well, not exactly hunters, but you know what I mean. But little did Grim know is that the older farmer, who was his best friend, was actually tricking him and was actually evil. Okay, so while Grim was in the forest, he encountered a coyote. Now this coyote wasn't the one to hunt his chickens, as the animal wasn't a coyote. Wait, was it? I'm not sure what animal I said. I think I said fox. Well, I meant fox if I said coyote or something by accident. I meant fox. The coyote ran off. Grim tried to follow it because it might also harm his chickens, even though they were foxes. Okay, but before he could keep up with the coyote, he heard howling. He turned around and there was just a werewolf staring at him. Now, until now, Grim thought that werewolves were just fake, made-up things. Turns out they wasn't. The werewolf was wild and ran off. Grim and somehow ended up getting lost in the middle of the forest, I don't know. I don't want to say woods. Was lost in the woods. And nowhere to go. After a few years, he was surviving in the forest, still trying to find his way back. He was still wearing his black robe and hood, and with his scythe from when he left. It's probably a good thing that he had that because it helped him survive. But one day he wasn't able to find any food or drink, so he died of hunger and thirst. But the story doesn't end there. You see, there was this monster, and now this monster didn't like death, in despite of himself. So once he found the body of Grim, he used his magical powers to turn him into the god of life and death, and he was supposed to put people in the afterlife. But it was the cost after monster's own life, so yeah, the monster's kinda dead. Now, the third exercise he told Grim about the powers of the Grim Reaper, and slowly Grim's body transformed into a skeleton. His face is now hidden with his with his hood, and unless he halfway took it off or it entirely came off, you wouldn't be able to see a skeleton face. After a few years, the builder actually started to live in a town full of monsters, and he became the mayor of this town. There were multiple other monsters there, such as a pumpkin monster named Bob. After a few years, the mayor got married to a female skeleton who dressed like him. After a few years, they had kids who were Billy, the oldest, and Jack, just Jack, the youngest. But the Grim Reaper and his wife did get divorced a few years after having kids. After a few years, whenever Billy went off to college and Jack was just a bit older, he adopted a 11-year-old girl who was not a monster at all. She was human. Eventually he met a girl that he became friends with. She was a pumpkin monster named Lily. So I don't think I mentioned the Grim Reaper's adopted daughter's name, but if I did, then if the comments are available, then I can tell you, but I don't think they'll be available. Anyway, alright, I just remembered her name was Lily, so I forgot. Wait, what was the name of the Grim Reaper's ex-wife? That better not also be Lily. Well, if Grim Reaper's watcher is also named Lily, then the daughter's name is Sophia. Anyway, that's basically the story about the Grim Reaper. That's a fun story. I'll maybe add more in another video. But here are some names that cannot be called, such as Death, Grim, and Reaper, and Soul Taker, which is definitely one of my favorite. God of Death, God of Life and Death, and worship means those words in different languages. Anyway, that's the story of the Grim Reaper. Might be it too, probably not, but maybe. Now, like and subscribe because Mr. Red-Eyed Skeleton and Blue Frog wants you to. I do too, but just like and subscribe.